Massive news has just shaken the WWE to its very core, igniting shockwaves across the entire wrestling community and leaving fans around the world in absolute disbelief. In a dramatic and unexpected moment on Monday Night Raw, none other than Triple H stepped into the spotlight and made an announcement that could redefine the future of sports entertainment. With a commanding presence and his signature no-nonsense tone, he revealed a lineup of returns so monumental that it has instantly become one of the most talked-about revelations in WWE history. The headline? Goldberg is officially making his thunderous return to WWE at Night of Champions, but astonishingly, that's just the beginning of what promises to be a seismic shift in the WWE landscape. As the WWE Universe continues to buzz from the aftershocks of Goldberg's reappearance, the anticipation is building to an almost unbearable level. Triple H has hinted at the arrival of not one, but two additional icons whose names alone strike both awe and fear throughout the roster: Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. These two titans of the squared circle have dominated eras, shattered records, and redefined what it means to be a champion. Now, as the summer heats up and the road to SummerSlam begins to take shape, their potential return signals a new and unpredictable chapter in WWE history, one that could bring long-standing rivalries to a head and trigger unprecedented alliances, betrayals, and power struggles. Let's talk about Goldberg's return first. In typical Goldberg fashion, he didn't just walk back into WWE, he made an impact the second he stepped through the curtain. As his music hit and the crowd exploded in recognition, the former Universal Champion charged to the ring with the same intensity that made him a legend in the first place. Without hesitation, he speared the current Intercontinental Champion into the mat with brutal force, sending a crystal-clear message to everyone watching: Goldberg is back, and he's not here to play games. Then, in a moment straight out of a movie, he pointed to the WrestleMania sign, making it clear that he has his sights set on something far bigger than just one title or one opponent. But before the crowd could even catch its breath, Triple H delivered the next bombshell. With a steely look in his eyes, he uttered the words that stunned the entire arena. And that's just the beginning. He went on to reveal that Night of Champions would not only feature Goldberg's return but would also mark the comeback of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. That's right. Three of the most dominant forces in WWE history are all on their way back, and they're returning at the same event. The crowd erupted in stunned excitement, and social media exploded with speculation, memes, and predictions about what this could mean for the company's future. As if that weren't enough to send shockwaves through the locker room, the camera cut backstage to an ominous scene involving Paul Heyman. Known for his strategic brilliance and history of aligning himself with only the most powerful wrestlers, Heyman was shown whispering intensely to Seth Rollins while two of WWE's most promising and dangerous young talents, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, stood guard. Their silent presence was intimidating, and their expression suggested that something major is brewing. It appears Heyman is orchestrating the formation of a new faction, one built not just on talent but on dominance, ruthlessness, and strategy. With Rollins as the visionary leader and Breaker and Reed as the muscle, this alliance could become one of the most feared groups in WWE since The Shield or Evolution. What makes this all the more intriguing is how these separate developments might intersect. With Goldberg, Reigns, and Lesnar returning to action, and Heyman potentially turning his attention away from Reigns, questions immediately begin to swirl. Is Heyman planning to betray his longtime ally Roman Reigns? Will Rollins use this new faction to finally take down Reigns and capture the undisputed WWE Universal Championship? Could we see a power struggle not just in the ring but behind the scenes, as managers and factions vie for control of WWE's most prestigious titles? The implications are absolutely massive. Goldberg's return alone would be enough to disrupt any title picture, but when you factor in the looming presence of Reigns and Lesnar, every champion on the roster, from Gunther to Damian Priest to Cody Rhodes, suddenly finds themselves looking over their shoulders. The balance of power is shifting rapidly, and the WWE locker room is sure to become a battlefield in the weeks leading up to Night of Champions. Every rivalry, every alliance, and every title reign is now under threat. And it doesn't stop there. With all this chaos unfolding, fan speculation has reached a fever pitch. Will the bloodline reunite to protect Reigns, or will internal tension cause the group to implode? Could Lesnar be targeting one final run before retirement, or is he here to prove he's still the alpha male of WWE? And what about Goldberg? What are his goals, and who will he target next after making such a brutal statement upon his return? All of these questions point to one thing. Night of Champions is shaping up to be a truly historic night, one that may forever alter the direction of WWE. If you're a fan of wrestling in any capacity, this is not the time to sit on the sidelines. With legendary returns, power-hungry factions, and potential betrayals hanging in the air, we're about to witness one of the most explosive stretches in WWE history. The road to SummerSlam just became a highway paved with chaos, and anything, literally anything, can happen. So, if you haven't already, make sure you stay tuned. This is the moment to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and keep your eyes locked on every announcement and every match. Because from this point forward, WWE will never be the same again. Tell us, who are you most excited to see return to the ring? Is it the relentless force of Goldberg, the strategic brilliance of Roman Reigns, the unstoppable power of Brock Lesnar, or perhaps someone else lurking in the shadows, waiting to make a shocking appearance of their own? One thing's for sure, the game has changed and the hunt has officially begun. Breaking developments have rocked the entire WWE universe to its foundation as Triple H delivered a game-changing announcement that set the wrestling world ablaze. In an electrifying moment on Raw, he confirmed something fans have only dared to imagine. Goldberg is officially making his long-awaited return at Night of Champions. But that's only the start of what's shaping up to be one of the most thrilling periods in WWE history. Triple H teased even bigger surprises on the horizon, naming none other than Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar as two more monumental figures expected to step back into the ring in the very near future. The moment Triple H's music hit and he walked down the ramp, a stunned crowd watched in awe as the legendary figure stepped into the ring with a stern expression. When he finally broke his silence, his announcement sent waves through the entire wrestling community. The buzz in the arena reached a fever pitch when he revealed that Night of Champions wouldn't just feature Goldberg. It would mark the return of not one, not two, but three legendary forces. That means fans could be witnessing a clash of icons that hasn't been seen in years, and the WWE landscape is on the brink of a dramatic transformation. Goldberg's return was nothing short of explosive, with thunderous